Let's ride.
Is that a who?
Windtown seeks folks from all over for a snowy New Life festival. Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful festivities taking place for the New Life Festival this season? Take Bruni, for example. She's got a fun festivity lined up for New Life that will get your teeth chattering. She's gathering people from all over for this one. Tell me, how good is your throwing arm? Never mind, doesn't matter. Bruni's always focused on the fun first anyway. Look for her in Windhelm. Hope you like playing in the snow. That's fun you can only find up here in Skyrim, after all. Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful festivities taking place for the New Life Festival this season? Here's a New Life festivity that strikes a chord in me. Lonelin leads an earnest effort to give back to High Elf elders this season, especially those who shared their wisdom with her community. By rattling pots and pans and cooking up something delicious! A shame, though. I hear she doesn't have enough help to make offerings for all the elders she hopes to provide for. Could you lend them a hand in Oradon, friend? Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the... I hesitate to mention due to the danger, but you seem the daring sort. A wealthy Khajiit in Rulka has put a hoard of gold on the line, if you can overcome its guardian. New Life is about surprises too, my friend! I'll let Tibar be the one to reveal his grand scheme to you. But a word of caution. Watch your step when you face the Guardian. Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful festivities taking place for the New Life Festival this season? Let me tell you about the murky waters of Stormhold. Nearly fell in when a poor angler rushed past me in pursuit of the fabled Dakoi fish. It's a strange way to celebrate new life, but that's what makes it special. The Dakoi only appears during the New Life season. Poor Yesei has been chasing it all over Stormhold. Whoever catches it gets a year of good luck, and Yesei could really use some. If you don't mind getting a little wet, go help him out. Hello, friend. This one's a bit messy. Dailanda's kin usually helped her with the sculpting for New Life, but they all recently departed Eldenroot's branches for newer trees. Now, it's only her, a few of her followers, and their Mudman effigy. Like I said, messy. When completed, the Mudman bestows its blessing upon Tamriel. But poor Dailanda also believes that bad luck follows if the sculpture isn't finished. So, hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful orcs over in Betnik compete for Betnik's boon in a contest of strength every New Life. The competition involves physical strength, keen reflexes, and huge boulders. A favor or benefit of some kind. You'd have to ask Mahagog. He's leading the contest. You can find him at Stonetooth Fortress in Betnik. Fair warning, he loves competition and hates to lose. Hello, friend. Care to hear? Here's a bizarre one I haven't had a chance to check on yet. A crazed hermit in the Rift proclaims this will be the last New Life, that the end of days are upon us. What else is new? But here's the twist. His bear is the problem. Pet bear, yes. Seems like the bear's mood determines the fate of each New Life. And right now, the bear is miserable. The hermit needs help cheering him up. The bear's also quite large. Hard to miss. Find them by a lake near Scald's Retreat. Hello, friend. This one I haven't been able to check personally. Whispers carried by Sentinel's winds tell of a lone traveler seeking help from passersby for New Life. Something about a pilgrimage to bring fallen Yokudans peace. Alas, the pleas fall on deaf ears. Who can say? I hear Redguard have peculiar notions regarding the dead, so perhaps that's part of it. If you can deal with hot sand and biting winds, seek them out in Sentinel. It would be a shame if their approach to New Life didn't succeed. So many exciting festivities this season! I can't wait to get back to celebrating. Once I finish spreading the word, of course. Until then, may you find nothing but success this New Life, friend. I've scouted across Tamriel to experience the different ways everyone celebrates the end of the old year and the beginning of the new. So for this New Life, I'm sending people to unusual celebrations that are personal, strange, and very exciting. Absolutely! Breda, the New Life Herald, insists that we experience all the joys of New Life that we can handle. I suggest you do the same, friend. And don't forget to help any celebrants in need along the way.
You're here for the New Life Festival? I'm happy to serve as a herald. I can tell you all you need to know. The Bretons of Allcare Castle have a curious tradition called the Castle Charm Challenge. Long ago, after a terrible war, the steward declared a contest. Any performer who most delighted the castle survivors would win great renown. Here, everything in this performance kit will let you experience for yourself. Go to Allcare Castle in Stormhaven and perform for the crowds. They're quite friendly, so don't fear your time in front of them. You're here for the New Life Festival? I'm happy to serve as a herald. I can... You're here. It marks the New Life, of course.
A solemn old life to you once more, friend. A good old life to you. I'm happy to see you again, traveler. To what do I owe the pleasure? Are you here to inquire about participating in the ceremony again? Of course. Most wait a full day between their messages, but you can offer your words to Aetherius as many days as you wish. And you're in luck. I learned the location of another old life shrine, if you're interested in seeking it out. Excellent. I doubt you'll have much trouble finding this one, seeing as how you didn't have an issue with the last. The ceremony is the same, regardless of the location. You will write your message and burn it. The old life tradition is kept among many faiths. The cultural setting may vary from place to place, but the setup is generally the same. Let me mark. Should you find the old life shrine, a truly beautiful tradition awaits you. The written message gives form to our most personal thoughts, and burning them connects us through the flame to Aetherius. Might I ask? Indeed. If you carry them with you, I would be very appreciative. As before, you just have to burn them in the flame when you perform your own ceremony. But I completely understand if you choose not to.
Let's move! Been on the lookout for that.
I need healing!
Ah, you've returned. Did you find the shrine and take part in the ceremony? Then may your message reach Aetherius, traveler. I'm glad to have been a part of your celebration of the old life. Take this. It's my gift to you. in the spirit of the tradition. Something special, so you can remember this old life day. I hope you will celebrate again when the time comes, and that you share this tradition with any you think could benefit from it. The old life ceremony is deeply personal, but those who participate feel a sense of connection, as I'm sure you felt. No, don't say anything more. That message, and any response, that is for you alone. Treasure it, and keep it in your heart. That is where it will do the most good. Incredibly so. Those lucky few who receive a response from Aetherius often keep it a secret. They do describe it as a life-changing experience, though. I choose to believe those who receive responses were in need of a sign, for whatever reason.
Thank the eight it's quiet today.
An
Did you
undead
hear what happened
werewolf
to
took
Dame
over
Davian
Camelot.
in Coglin
An
Village?
undead werewolf?
I hope you enjoyed your time at Alcaire Castle. A shame I did not see for myself. Then you know its importance to Alcaire Castle. Imagine a castle recovering from a terribly bloody war. Parents lost, siblings scarred, children buried. After such tragedy, they celebrate the new life as a chance to laugh and wonder once more. The new life is about what the old year was and what the new year can be. The Argonians of Hismir have the Fish Boon Feast, one of Shadowfen's oldest celebrations. It's quite simple. Those who are able, bring fish. Those who are not, eat fish. Go fishing. Best to catch them in Shadowfen's waters. But if you hate to fish, you can still feed the hungry. Trade with friends, or seek them from a guild trader. When you have enough, deliver them to Gentleheart at Hismir.
I usually throw back the small ones. Always wonder if they're thankful that today's not their day.
Let's ride!
I smell fish. Have you brought fish? Delightful. I'll prepare them all. Your generosity warms the heart. Did you know we bring fish to those who cannot attend? The old, the infirm, the destitute. None shall go hungry.
Did the others send you to me out of pity? It's pointless. I chased that decoy long enough for it to know my every move. Maybe I do need a partner. At least we'd share the embarrassment. Not a who, a what. Decoy is a very special, sly fish. Every new life season, it greets our waters. It's said good fortune and growth comes to those who feast on this particular fish. But lately, it's proving difficult to catch. The fish has more tricks than a new life festival performer. I promised to reel it in for tonight's feast, but the decoy... I refuse to be embarrassed any further. Hunt the decoy for me, and I guarantee you'll get more than just good fortune. The fish always gives me the slip in the streams near Stormhold's outskirts. It also nipped all my bait. An abandoned Shadowscale camp west of here has bottles of special bait that might work. Look for blood wine. Trust me. Always. Focusing on my fishing line in the water helps me keep peace of mind. I'd rather not distract myself by bickering with a partner. It's also a chance for me to reflect on my mistakes. Well, I used to be an assassin for the Shadowscales back in Blackmarsh. It was a great honor. My purpose. But I made some mistakes and was rightfully banished. Do not be mistaken. Shadowscales are deeply revered among our kind. We kill, but we have honor. I'm only alive because of certain ties I once had. No one knows why I left, and no one needs to. The Shadowscales are an order of Argonian assassins in Blackmarsh. We're offered to the Dark Brotherhood, where we are trained in the arts of stealth and murder. Those years are behind me. Fishing helps keep some of the memories at bay, but spending half my life wiping blood off my scales unleashed something unsightly inside me. Not something I like to recall.
I never noticed places like this when I was on my own. I'm with you. Can't even hear myself think here.
It is the calm after the storm. We must pick up the piece of it.
Empty? Oh, Yesei's a cruel one. And I see he has some help.
I wonder what the
But
Kothrini
the
will...
tides flow in my favor.
Diplomats?
They found one alive. Did you hear?
Pesky mud. Very well. You hooked me. Let's talk. Well, seems like Yesei finally learned to swallow his pride. And all it took was me getting covered in mud. I think someone else can don the Dacoy Finn's next new life. New life is not for asking such dry questions, my friend. But allow me to indulge your curiosity. In our village, we assume the role of Dacoy to help challenge ourselves with change, rather than resist and fight against the current. Exactly. As you noticed, Yesei takes pride in his skills. But that pride holds him back. Only with others can he challenge the greater currents. And you helped him overcome this challenge for new life. For that, we shall feast on Dacoy. Indeed. For what better motivation than a full belly? Here, give him this fish. I'll continue my games with Yesei until new life's end. Have to make sure the change sticks, after all. It's fun, too. That smell. So, you finally caught the Dacoy, then? Not bad, traveler. Seeking help is usually a last resort for me, but perhaps I've been too hasty to try to accomplish everything myself. There's still more new life to celebrate, so feel free to swing by the next time you wander this way.
How was your trip to Shadowfen? Catch anything good? The Fishboon Feast reminds us that it warms the heart to fill a hungry belly, especially when it isn't your own. And if you're truly in need, well, the smallest kindness of others can help you survive and thrive. Warms my heart to share. Redguards of Bergama have the signal fire sprint. It honors an ancestor who saved their city from certain doom. A true gift of new life. Go there, to the Alakir Desert, and speak with Obatha. She can explain.
Let's move.
You are unfamiliar, but not unwelcome. What brings you to Bergama? You honor us with your journey. Light Bergama's signal fires before I end my count, as Zora the Tenacious did long ago. Long ago, a great sickness swept through Bergama. Those who survived were gravely ill. This included Bergama's sworn blades, her protectors. Emish Poisontongue, a warlord of the Sands, learned of Bergama's weakness. One night, his band of cutthroats approached the city, hoping to take our wealth and slaughter our people. One sworn blade stood watch. Indeed, though afflicted, she alone stood her post, but she knew there was no hope against so many. Yet, she knew how to save Bergama. If she lit the signal fires quickly, Emish would think the illness had passed, that our defenders were ready. Zora sprinted to each unlit signal fire. Alone she ran despite her illness, and lit every one. She rallied every sworn blade in Bergama. As we took the field, Emish's band panicked and fled. Even ill, our defenders cut down every desert dog. Sadly, the illness took her that night, but not before Emish was driven off. But Zora died knowing Bergama was safe. So now, every year, we honor her sacrifice. Few could ask for a better legacy. Zora wasn't called the Tenacious for endurance alone. Her keen mind allowed her to defend Bergama from its enemies. As our hero did, learn where we keep each signal fire and plot your route. Our celebration is open to all, the young, elderly, and injured alike. Consequently, the signal fires may be lit as a team. Zora's love for her community was deep and abiding. Working together to light the fires does honor to her memory. Begin! The warlord approaches! Quickly, to me! The warlord prepares to strike. And with the signal fires lit and our defenders alerted, Zora finally collapsed. Such courage drove our ancestors to victory against the warlord and his band. To understand her sacrifice is to understand Bergama. Now, I bid you a fond farewell. You honored our city by respecting Zora's memory. Tall Papa look kindly upon you. May you always find water and shade.
Always worth stocking up.
It seems the desert winds have brought us together, traveler. I am Hasavir. Could it be that you are on pilgrimage for new life as well? If only I could survive the journey. Every new life we give Anselak to the fallen Yokudans so that their spirits may rest peacefully. However, Yokudan mages are ignored for their involvement in magic. Traveler, will you give them Anselak? Forgive me. It is a ritual where we gather seawater that once touched Yokuda's lands. We then perform it for the fallen mages resting at Motalian Necropolis, bringing them peace. Know your efforts will be repaid in full. Bless you, traveler. Head west, and the sea will reveal itself like a mirage. Fill my water skin, and I will meet you at the necropolis. But the Yokudan people are ones we Redguards share ancestral ties to. They hailed from the land Yokuda, separate to Tamriel. Sadly, along with it, sank too their more advanced creations and ideals. When Yokuda survivors migrated, they lost something, such as their revere for magic. Whether it was forgotten or snuffed by the powerful, I cannot say. Of course, we have grown greatly. I am only upset about this change. I held a deep fascination for reading as a boy. A blade stood no contest. It was then I discovered the works of countless mages. They guided me to this path. My only wish is to give back to them. I want to believe there are. Knowledge is only lost to those unwilling to seek it. Unfortunately, most are afraid or disgusted to perform Anselak for the Yokudan mages. Let us hope we guide someone to this path.
Another here for Unsalak. I thought I was the only one to make this pilgrimage.
You could craft something nice with that. This one's mine.
Your presence provides relief, friend. Pour the water into the circle, and we may begin on Selah. Now, let us say a prayer. Let this water flow to the Honorable Kogo-Hi of Yokuda, buried below, nourishing bones and easing souls. May it free any guilt they harbor and grant them peace this new life and forevermore. For years, most Red Guard, out of fear or shame, have ignored this side of our history. It is not right. But I finally feel a sense of fulfillment. You have brought peace to our ancestors. Indeed. However, centuries of resentment rests beneath these sands. Return, if you can, to help Yokuda's waters flow here. Another also approaches who may need your help too. Before I take my leave here from the Kogo-Hi. May Alakir's desert winds steer you true, my friend. Farewell.
You again. Here? I thought I was the only one. Let this water flow to the Honorable Kogo-Hi of Yokuda, buried below, nourishing bones and easing souls. Rest well, Master Hasavir. Your winds still soar from Yakuta's depths, and now guide me. It almost feels like you're an apparition of the desert. I never thought I'd see someone else here, let alone perform on Salak for the Yakutan mages. We should take this journey again together. I'd enjoy the company. None other than you, and the fallen Yakutan mages beneath us. There is one that I've always come here to visit. A Yakutan mage said to have controlled the sands and winds. Hasavir. His works made me who I am.
Back from Bergama? I could never get used to the heat and sand. Ah, Zora's tale is a lovely one. Bergama's celebration honors the sacrifices we must sometimes make, so that others may enjoy a new dawn. A toast to your swift legs! Everyone celebrates the new life their own way. I do so love the variety. Once, very briefly, the city of Ebonheart decreed dancing to be illegal. The Dark Elves promptly invented the lava foot stomp, which they called a necessity should their boots ever catch a flame. They practiced it in taverns, while wearing a small pin. A dazzling pin such as this showed they were in friendly company. Now, it's a symbol of participation. Best to experience the lava foot stomp for yourself. I'll mark the taverns on your map. Now, go forth and dance.
Girl, more shame. I'm in the middle of something.
You have the smell of soot about you. Did you just return from Ebonheart? So you brought some much-needed joy into the dour lands of Stonefalls? This is why the lava footstomp occurs each year, at least for a time. The warm feeling comes from within, and not all the nearby volcanoes. I am only a new life herald during the festival. Otherwise, I run a lumber mill. The orcs of Betnik celebrate through the Stone Tooth Bash, a constant party, not the repeated punching of faces. Though sometimes there is punching. Matron Borbuga is an old friend. Seek her out on Betnik. She will show you.
Who are you? Why are you wasting my time? That old mammoth still kicking? You should have seen us in our younger days. Well, friends of Breda are friends of the clan. So do your part and help fill the larder. I need something bloody and something sweet. Bring me fresh meat and honeycomb. You won't need to travel far. Everything you need is on the island.
Useful. Hold on to that.
Staying out of trouble? Good, you're back! I'm almost out of meat. What did you bring? Hearthwife Sholg said you wouldn't return, but you have a hunter's heart. Breda wouldn't send you otherwise. Well, don't just stand there. Eat and drink your fill. Maybe give Sholg a good belt to the face for not getting your measure.
I just need a coin or two.
I saw that, you dumb son of a troll.
Looks like Betnik's boon will go to me again, seeing as how they're all huffing and puffing. Traveler, humor me. Up for a little competition this New Life Festival? Just the best New Life has to offer. We haul in big boulders and smash them. Whoever breaks a boulder into the smallest bits with one strike claims a boon of good health until the next New Life. With bragging rights, of course. Not just any boulder. Let's make it interesting and find one that's truly worthy of Betnik's boon. Something none of these losers could ever hope to chip or crack. I'll even throw in something extra for the winner. So friend, what do you say? I smashed a pack of Daedra with my hammer to the west of here, but they left something otherworldly behind. A strange boulder straight from oblivion. That's what our challenge needs. Head west. Find the boulder and mark its location on your map. Now, normally I don't go picking fights like this during New Life, but Daedra have been showing up lately and causing havoc. I won't stand by for that. And any chance to really test my strength is a welcome opportunity. Noticed it as I smashed at Daedra's head into something. Looked like a boulder, but unlike any I'd ever seen. Something straight out of oblivion. Anyway, I put a stop to whatever it was they were up to. And I'll do it again the next time I see. There's a bit of history to it. Us orcs of the Seamount clan didn't always rule this land. We took it through sheer strength from the Bretons. It was a brutal battle. Lots of folk met early graves. Not one bit. I didn't go doing that. All of us here respect Bethany and its dead. And Betnik's boon is a test of strength that'll bless us with the power to protect it. The land, the graveyards, all of it.
Good to get stocked up.
Did you find the location of the Oblivion Boulder? Oh, my hammer's been longing to hit something worthwhile. And I can't believe I failed to note the exact spot in the heat of battle. Yeah, that's the spot. Well done, Traveler. I'll send my group to pick it up. Give them a chance to rest their hammering muscles and exercise their lifting ones. Meanwhile, you need an awesomer hammer. Because orc forges turn out the best hammers, and I want our challenge to be fair and square. You can find one at the nearby smithy in the fortress. Everything should be ready when you return.
A few coins would suffice.
If I don't...
I beg your pardon.
It's no use, traveler. I gave it all I had, and all I did was break my favorite hammer. Unbelievable! A strike truly worthy of Betnik's boon! You smashed that boulder and proved yourself worthy of Betnik's boon! Well done, friend! Oh, you remember that, do you? Well, what the tusk. It's new life! You earned the boon and more, and you finally gave me some true competition. Come back for another swing! Surely there's more Oblivion boulders where that one came from.
Welcome back! Did you enjoy your journey to the island of Betnik? Good food, good drink, and good times are the heart of Betnik's celebration of the new life. I'm glad Matron Borbaga could show you herself. I do miss the adventures we had in our younger days. I'd tell stories, but I don't want to burn your ears off. You're curious about new life traditions, aren't you? Wood Elf immigrants to Auradon introduced the locals of Skywatch to mud ball merriment. It is as you'd expect, mud balls thrown at everyone. But each year, there is a specific target the Wood Elves agree most needs to be humbled. There are 3. Ambassadors of each alliance meet in Auradon to speak with righteous purpose. No doubt to argue the shape of the negotiating table, or which wine to serve next. They should take themselves less seriously, don't you think?
Must we
Don't
talk
evade
in
the matter.
circles?
I should have let Rigert have this posting.
Is that really necessary?
Do you greet all dignitaries this way?
Is that a bit of wonderful? Mud on the face reminds us that life is not always so self-important. With new life comes a bit of fun for those who aren't too proud to take part. Is that a bit of... Local traditions are essential to the new life. Sometimes they change year to year. The Nords of Lower Yorgrim celebrate by traveling to remote places, stripping down to small clothes, and leaping into the freezing water. You should take the Snow Bear Plunge. It is quite invigorating. I'll mark your map with the route. Travel to each place, shed your clothes, and take a flying leap. Warm yourself at the bonfires before leaving, and share a drink with anyone else who takes the plunge.
Is it always this crowded?
Some drink to forget. I drink to remember.
Bottoms up!
I'm with you.
on fire! Warm your freezing bones!
You're looking hearty and hale, and a bit frosty at the edges. I see that. You have a glow about you. Lower Yorgrim celebrates this way to show they don't fear what the cold brings. At the end of a winter's journey is a warm fire, good mead, and wonderful company. Also, it lets them compare tattoos. Everyone celebrates the new life their own way. I do so love the variety. Khajiit of Ralka honor their trickster god Rajin with the trial of five-clawed guile. Travel to Reaper's March and speak with Tumira. She'll help you celebrate the new life with the slightest of hand.
Traveler, just in time. New Life needs more warriors who aren't afraid of a little snow. I was about to start our festivity, and we're one hurler short. Why, snowballs, of course. Us Nords here tend to celebrate with mead, song, or by bashing each other senseless. But for this New Life, I set up something different. A snowball fight of epic proportions. That's part of the fun and the challenge. Your 5 targets are huddled among Windhelm's crowds. It's up to you to pick them out and let your snowball strike true. Along with Kind's blessing, I'll toss in some gold as an added incentive. Or head on into the city. Your targets won't be too difficult to spot. And I've prepared a snow mound here for your snowballs. Don't forget to stock up before you head into Windhelm. Nords have enough real warfare and brawling in our lives. This is a chance to just have a little harmless fun. Like when we were wee little ones. That's why I rounded people up for this. Hurling snowballs and flailing around in the snow was all the fun we needed once. It's some of my most happiest memories. Now go on and give us some more to look back on. Just don't forget your snowballs.
Watch yourself. A bit of gold to keep out the cold.
I forgot what I'm drinking to.
Hold still, stop weaving!
Hey, grab a drink.
I forbid it, young lady. No daughter of mine is going to be courted by a Nord stable boy. What do you want?
You got me! Happy New Life!
You got this one! Happy New Life!
Buy me a drink?
This work never ends.
I need another drink like I need a head in the hole.
You know the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization. And I don't see off with it.
New Life festivity ever!
Ooh, that's brisk. Happy New Life!
Snow in my eye, but it's for new life.
What do you want?
Always nice to get stocked up.
Welcome back, friend. Were you successful? Did you spread new life cheer with every hurl of your snowballs? I knew we could count on you. Cold, fun, and moments to remember from this new life festivity. When your arm longs for another hurl of the wet, cold stuff, I'll be here throughout new life. Hope I see you again.
This one welcomes you to the trial of five-clawed guile. Celebrate the new life and pay your respects to Rachin all at once. Rachin once said, a lock is a pebble to be tossed from one's boot. Use your lockpicks to retrieve the contents of the nearby chests. Show you have as little regard for barriers as the mighty Rachin, and be quick about it.
Anything good?
There's always more to do.
Rachin would applaud your swiftness, though he might instead pick the pocket of one distracted by your prowess. Truly, the best thieves come and go with the wind. What coins? You aren't the only one who honors Rachin. As you brought them to me, another retrieved the coins from your pocket and returned them to the chests. Such is how Ralka celebrates the new life, finding true wealth in our actions.
Traveler, seeking a new life festivity, perhaps? You surely appear equipped to face worthy adversaries, but are you as sly and quick enough to steal coin from Rolka's dragon?
Timar apologizes. This one did not mean to alarm. We are in no danger. It is our new life tradition to steal the dragon's treasure and distribute it to the needy. Timar always organizes it. However, this season's challenge has been tricky. Now, that would spoil the fun. This new life tradition seeks to help us sharpen both our minds and our claws. Will you try to abscond with the dragon's hoard? Tibar promises a portion of the gold will be yours to keep. The lair of Rolka's dragon rests inside a nearby cavern. An orc beggar named Yarg attempted to swipe a coin from the dragon's hoard, but the traps proved to be too much for his aging tusks. So you must sneak in and steal one for him. Of course! Tibar's family owns moon sugar plantations across elsewhere. How better to give back to the community than to organize a fun and worthwhile event for New Life? But perhaps Tibar devised too many tricks this time. To Tibar, new life means finding new ways to grow. We must constantly train ourselves to overcome any challenge, any adversity. And everyone who succeeds inspires another. So, inspire us, adventurer! While Tibar loves adventure, he could never sink his claws into this particular activity. That's partly why this one organizes these festivities. If Tibar can't become a hero, then he can at least help others with his gold. Tibar is simply afraid. As a cub, this one was very sheltered. But Tibar always loved stories about the Khajiit champion, Kunzari. This one could never be a hero like that. But perhaps he could learn by watching heroes like you. With you, friend. Your bravery invigorates, Tibar. You can do it, hero. Don't let the dragon's ferocity and tricks distract you. Breath, friend. Tibar will meet you outside after you give the coin to the orc.
Nice work making it to the dragon's hoard. Who would have thought I'd enjoy this game more than getting pounded by a Vosh ball? Now, you're supposed to give me that coin. That's a rather personal question, but since you swiped the coin, the cat found me licking my wounds after a beating, thought I was a beggar, and talked about his new life game. And now I'm here, winning every time. Hold on! I play fair. We agreed that I'd take a small share and donate the rest at the end of each season. Better than dealing with bruises. And the coin isn't bad. Speaking of which, Thanks for this one. Now I expect Tabar will want another word.
Let's just do what we came here for and get out of here.
Oh, what fun we have at New Life. Did the dragon's fire make your fur cringe too? So exciting yet terrifying at the same time. But tell me, friend, did you complete the challenge of Rolka's dragon? Did you give the swiped coin to Beggar Yarg? Then Tibar proclaims this new life a success. Allow this one to reward you for your noble efforts. It's the least Tibar can do for enduring his silly festivity. And Tibar promises more if you brave his dragon's lair again. Hmm?
Ah, you return from a land of grass and sweet rolls to one of snow and mead. How was your visit to Ralka? What did Tumira ask you to do? Retrieve the coins from the chest or from the victor's purse? No, don't tell me. I'll ask her when she visits. I am only a new life herald during the festival. Otherwise, I run a lumber mill. The High Elves of Haven have the War Orphan Sojourn. They travel to a temple in the heart of Grotwood and donate what they can. I'll mark your map. It's quite simple. Give what you are able to give.
Don't lie, Catman. I saw you eat that flower. I can't let you harm this forest without penance. The Green Pact demands that you pay for your indiscretion.
This Khajiit loves to eat flowers. You're insane. Put that axe away. I have done nothing wrong.
The plants and the trees are sacred.
Has the Mudman's Call brought you here, traveler? Beautiful, is it not? Even incomplete, it has the power to inspire and captivate us. Perhaps you've been chosen to receive his blessing this New Life season? One only available during New Life. The Mudman is an effigy my kin and I construct to bless the new year with fertile growth across all of Tamriel. And now, I must do it without them. Gone to spread their roots beyond Grotwood. My home is here with my followers, but with our numbers reduced, we struggle to complete the Mudman. I believe your path through the green has led you here. Help us gather mud and you'll be rewarded. Fresh mud is all we need for the effigy to evoke his blessing. Once you collect enough, our ceremony will bring the Mudman to life. My kin love this ritual so much. We'll continue praying until your return. My children, R'Larwell, Ferrila, and Indradir. 3 saplings that grew quicker than any sprout. Eventually, they preferred to step out of my shade. I miss them deeply, but I deserve this. Lawwell was the first to cut her roots. No, maybe I forced her to. Farrella soon followed in her sister's footsteps. Indradir was always the gentle one, but it would have been selfish to make him stay. He's all grown, but still my little torchbug, always bringing light to my life, and stories about his sisters. Hopefully my Mudman's blessings reach them. Perhaps they'll all visit together one day. The Mudman is our group's way of celebrating new life. Other communities in Grotwood have their own traditions. One group even travels across Valenwood, singing melodies to the green. It was actually my children. As little saplings, they'd always come back home covered in mud. One day, I decided to follow them to see what mischief was making them so dirty. And there they were, sculpting little mudmen to play with. I can't think of any other wood elf sculpting mudmen. Certainly not me. But my saplings helped me realize how the green thrives in every part of our forest. Now it feels like they're always with me. The mud bundle brims with life, but we must anoint it. Join us in the mud pool. It's time to consecrate your hard work. Enter the mud pool and let its sludge melt. Dance, traveler. Let your stomps awaken the Mudman! Well done! Now smear the mud on the effigy. Tamriel's flora is blessed, friend. Let's talk. Your strength now flows through the Mudman, friend. He even sprang to life for a moment, did you see? Tamriel is now blessed with his fertile touch. Thank you, friend of the green. Just like my kin. Take this, along with Mudman's blessing, and you're welcome to return for more. The Mudman must thrive through the entire new life season, and like all of life, it needs care.
another on the War Orphan Sojourn. Though Stendar provides for all lost children, we will not turn away donations for our charges. Ah, yes. Some of those who walk the War Orphan Sojourn are far less capable than yourself. The creatures alerted to their passage see them as a fine meal. Aggressively dissuading these creatures would help clear the path, if you're so inclined.
That's it.
You'll return? Good. War destroys what it touches, especially a family. The High Elves of Haven see their celebration as necessary to restore the spirit and renew the hope of lost children. And they hope that one day they will never have the need to celebrate.
Watch your pockets.
If you're here because you were tantalized by the delicious odors emanating from my stew pot, you're out of luck. This is my chance to give something back for new life, provided I can find someone to help me finish cooking and with deliveries. A lot of someones, actually. It's an offering for elders in our community. A chance to pay them back for years of wisdom this new life. But I'm struggling to find anyone to help me with the final preparations. Everyone's busy with something, from the Three Banners War to a knotted ball of their own problems, and some simply don't care. Since you seem even the least bit interested, would you be willing to help me? For new life, and for pay, of course. A stranger offering to help. It's a new life miracle. This note describes a meal for an elder and where to deliver it. Just cook it up and get it to them. The nearby grocers and taverns can provide recipes and cooking fires if you need them. I spent my formative years helping my aunt run our tavern. Nothing really exciting besides scrubbing mugs, staring at the sea, and listening to visitors tell the stories of their adventures out in the greater world. Why not ask them yourself after you cook and deliver them meals? They were always better storytellers than I. Must be that adventurous spirit you travelers all seem to possess. And they do love to talk. Sometimes that means more than a meal.
Good eye. Ready to ride. Better overstocked than under. Here we go.
If it's not bandits, I have to contend with damned ghosts. These woods used to be safe to travel, more or less. Now there's strange things afoot out among the trees and rocks. And I'm not just talking about bandits. But what brings you out this way, stranger? Lana, she never forgets me during the New Life Festival. How fortunate that I decided to stop into her tavern all those years ago. We hit it off immediately, and she's been a good friend ever since. Well, she knows I have a weakness for treats, and the sweeter the better. Banana Surprise was the tavern's dessert special the day I first visited her aunt's establishment. That initial spoonful was so delicious. Anyway, thanks, and happy new life. I guess I have been known to ramble from time to time. I was a city guard back then, assigned to protect the citizens of Skywatch. You'd be surprised at what a guard sees in just one day of patrolling the streets and alleys. Now, you might not believe it, but I once met a talking dog behind the Barbed Hook Tavern. Claimed it was a servant of some Daedra and went by the name of Barbas. Most ridiculous thing I ever saw. I'm sure it was a trick, but a damn impressive one.
Ah, people. Great.
Welcome back. Were you able to prepare your dish and deliver it to an elder? They can sometimes be hard to track down, as they seem to be always on the move. No wonder I was so interested in their stories. Oh, thank you so much. I would have been heartbroken if they didn't get something for new life. Now, allow me to offer you my gratitude. I hope this helps you on your journeys ahead. Return soon, and we'll make another meal to offer for new life.
Ready.
Speak quickly, traveler. Garth's not in the best of moods, as you can plainly see. If I halt my performance for too long, he may decide I'd be better as his next meal than his entertainer. And then he'll turn his appetite on all of Tamriel. Eat, destroy, same difference. The scars in the village don't believe it, but Garth has a piece of the Allmaker in him. And it's his jolly mood during New Life that determines Tamriel's fate for the coming year. Right now, it's not looking good. Ask the fool in his belly the next time you meet him. At least he was calm when I juggled and... Wait. Honeycomb! That will brighten Garth's mood. Bring him some while I keep juggling, and we may just save Tamriel and New Life yet. The forest around Hunter's Glade has some of the best honeycomb in the Rift. Go gather some and bring it back here. If we don't lighten Garth's mood, I shudder to think what will happen. A bear with a bit of the Allmaker in him is no joking matter. Oh, I've known Garth forever. Before he became a bear, he was my brother. We were skulls, but we lost our parents in a fierce blizzard. Cold took Garth too. I barely survived. I wouldn't have either, if Garth hadn't returned to save me. No, he came back as a live bear, dragged me into a cave, and kept me warm. The rest of the village calls me mad, but I know that's my brother. And he's got a bit of the Allmaker in him, which is why we need to lighten his mood and save New Life. The Allmaker is revered by the Skulls as the wellspring of all creation. Through him, we seek harmony with the world. The Allmaker gave us the 6 aspects of nature, and he dwells in the world of the spirit. That's how I know Garth is my brother. Death is just the beginning of a new existence. When the spirits of the dead return to the Allmaker, he shapes them into new life and returns them to our world. Why else would Garth not devour me like a wild beast? Because he's my brother.
watch your pockets.
Maker, preserve us. Garth's mood grows dire. Quick, place the honeycomb on his feeding stone. That should brighten Garth's mood. Wait. I forgot. Garth likes music when he eats. Quick, play him a tune. Look at that happy bear! You saved New Life, friend. Nice work! Just look at how content you made Garth. His mood has improved 1,000-fold, and New Life, indeed, all of Tamriel, is safe for another season. I think, as long as a piece of the All-Maker resides in Garth, his mood will always hang like a sharp blade over New Life. I'll continue to do my best to keep him entertained, but should you return, I may call upon you again for assistance. Happy New Life!
Always finding room for improvement. That's gotta be worth some good coin.
It's tempting.
Back at it again. That will leave someone reeling. Nice work. Good thinking. Let's thaw out a little before we get moving again.
I heard that a necromancer named Bastari stopped the undead plague in the Ashen Scar. Though maybe she helped the person who actually...
Right words, I suppose. This one never wants undead flowing out of the act.
Concerned about thieves. You can be assured that all of my bankers... Concerned about thieves prowling about, I can scarcely blame you, though the streets of Rimmon are dangerous.
I could hear the...
Ready to move out. You know what that's good for? Ah, you'll figure it out.
Give him a fight.
Face my better nature. Got to be better than that to stop us.
Is it always this crowded?
People say fish smell bad. I say anything smells bad if you leave it out long enough.
Let's end them.